think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to fix my belt.
Man, what's good with y'all? But kind of different. Back in getting another video, you feel me? You know, it's me grinding up this bit, you feel me? You know, so we got a reaction today. What the freak? We got a reaction today, you know what I'm saying? Times NBA players got humiliated, bro. Everybody got humiliated at one time in their life, bro. Or something like that, bro. So we gonna see what NBA player got humiliated, bro. I see Curry right here, so shoot, nice. Let's get straight to it.
These are times NBA players got humiliated. And first up, the time Joel Embiid's embarrassing moment got put on a shirt.
Yeah!
One hand on top of Embiid!
I feel like he was injured.
And Embiid is shaken up as well after Collins hammered it home on the big guy.
God damn, and he made a beat hero? That was crazy, but it gets even worse, cause a few days later, John Collins really showed up wearing a custom t-shirt of Embiid getting dunked on.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy. That's crazy right there.
Oh, that's cold, but at least Embiid didn't get embarrassed with his own move, like Russell Westbrook. It all started with this play.
Hastily into the front court. Flips it up and in. Plus the foul.
And Westbrook should have thought twice about taunting in the first quarter, because from that point on, the Suns completely took over the game. Once they were up 19, Devin Booker hit one last shot and ended things with Westbrook's own taunt.
And now Booker says, I'll rock the baby.
But imagine getting humiliated so badly, you get turned into a Migos lyric.
In the first 4 games, George on the pull-up, nails a three.
Damn, playoff piece built different. He had Chris Paul on skates. And not only did Chris get turned into memes, fans really said Paul George hit CP3 with a strainer. But hey, it's no secret that whenever Chris Paul's in the playoffs, he gets humiliated. How about the time a player learned a new language just to trash talk a team? Or the time another player ended 3 careers in a single month? But first, let's talk about LeBron's dunk that had Josh Hart getting clowned by his celebrity crush.
Goes to the wing here.
Oh! Not if I need celebrity
That
crush.
looked like any other slam. Till after the game, LeBron hopped on the ground. Josh? I think you're worried about the wrong balls. And just to add to the humiliation, not only did celebrities start clowning Hart, fans sent Josh Hart a little birthday present. A custom sweatshirt with Rihanna's comment. Man, LeBron's been known to humiliate, but not many can say they had the balls to humiliate him, like Jimmy Butler. NBA Finals, Game 3. Right from the jump, LeBron just kept running his mouth. And at the end of the first quarter, LeBron said something he shouldn't have. You're in trouble. But LeBron should have known. Trash talking the Jimmy Butler? Big mistake.
This was in quarantine and that boy needed a haircut.
After, Jimmy came out and made history, becoming one of the only players ever to drop a 40-point triple-double in the finals. And late in the fourth quarter, when Jimmy sealed the deal, he clapped back at LeBron, letting him know, nah, he's in trouble. Now in the end, LeBron got the last laugh, winning the championship. But you want to know who ain't laughing? Evan Fournier. Because Kevin Durant learned a completely new language just to humiliate him. Right after Evan Fournier got traded to New York, he asked Twitter where he could find a new barber. But one fan replied to his tweet saying, a fella named Kevin, he's in Brooklyn. He cut you up in Tokyo, maybe he can do it again. At first, that tweet seemed innocent, till you realized what it actually meant. Because when Fournier read it, he instantly had flashbacks to losing a gold medal to Team USA, where all night long, Kevin Durant torched Fournier's French squad. And obviously Fournier was still butthurt, because he used the fans' tweet as an excuse to throw shade at Kevin, letting him know he needs a barber too. And he's not subscribed to Hoopflix? What a bum. Subscribe. But that was a huge mistake.
He did not say that.
Because Fournier set himself up to get humiliated. Instead of Kevin hopping on a burner and defending himself like usual, he hopped on Duolingo and learned French, just so the next time he saw Fournier, he could let him know what's good in his own language. And during their next matchup, Kevin saw the perfect opportunity.
Raises up over him and knocks it home. It's nothing but net.
Did he just pinch his fingers as if to say, he's like...
Build your brand online with a beautiful logo. Just go to Wix Logo Maker. Just
This too little?
You're tiny.
This close.
Hey.
This close, Evan.
Kevin really let Fournier pull up and play D?
Me personally, if that was me, I would have ran up on KD and then sucked. All right.
We could get humiliated. But what did Kevin say? Well, he let Fournier know he was trop petit, aka too small, and Katie wasn't finished. After that humiliating moment, Katie dropped 53 points on Fournier's forehead. Damn. But at least Fournier only got humiliated once. One player humiliated Giannis 3 times.
No.
See, Giannis has been known to humiliate whoever, but there's one player even he can't stop.
Play at the defensive end. Oh, yes. Flex on him, Jaylen Brown.
Oh, with the left hand and the flex after?
Dang.
Wait a minute. That looks familiar. Oh yeah, Jaylen Brown really did Giannis's trademark pose back at him. But humiliating Giannis once? That just wasn't enough. A few weeks later during the NBA playoffs, Jaylen made things even worse.
Nice cut by Brown and slams it in over Giannis. Strong first time.
Giannis. Bro, Giannis going out bad, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Strong and cut a body. Oh, boy.
Wow, Jaylen really dunked on Giannis wearing every single Celtics uniform. Can't nobody else in history say they did that. But Giannis is lucky, man. At least he didn't get cooked for his shoe game like DeMar DeRozan. When DeRozan played for the Raptors, there's a reason he always wore Kobe's shoes. Kobe was DeRozan's idol. But when it came time for DeRozan to face Kobe, DeRozan didn't want to look like a fanboy. So he decided to ditch the shoes. And Kobe definitely noticed.
I remember walking out, and first thing he did was look at my feet. I was like, nah, I ain't wearing the shoes and play against him tonight. So I wore Jordans. And he said, you got those on for? He was mad at me for doing that. And he ended up hitting the game winner on us that night, too. Talking trash the whole night and everything. Ever since then, I ain't never put another pair of Jordans on.
Kobe really turned DeRozan into DeFrozen. But hey, when Kobe talked trash, he always backed it up. Unlike Devin Booker, because he ate his words with the most humiliating loss in playoff history. In Game 5 of the Suns-Mavericks matchup, a fan recorded what he thought was about to be a highlight. But Booker drove in and got fouled hard. At first, it looked like he was hurt bad, until the mic picked up Booker admitting he was performing one of his opponent's signature moves. Now, I get it. If I was Booker on the best team in the NBA, I mean, I'd clown players too. But coming at Luka Doncic, a player who'd been setting playoff records, that was a recipe for disaster. After the game, the Suns went up 3-2 in the series, and Luka heard about Booker's smart-ass comment. And from that point on, Luka prepared to humiliate. During the next 2 games, Luka made history. Not only did he carry the Mavericks to back-to-back dubs, both games, Luka dropped over 30 points and matched Michael Jordan's record for the highest points per game in playoff history. So Devin Booker didn't just get humiliated, he got annihilated. But none of those moments became one of the most viral plays in NBA history, like James Harden's. Oh, with the stare down and everything? How is that even legal? Even the commentators didn't know what to say.
Like, get up faster, like, dang.
I lost my train of thought, man.
And after the game, not only did Harden's murder get turned into memes, when he was asked about the play, all he could do was laugh at dude.
Gotta ask you about that cross-up on Wes Johnson there. What's going through your mind? How much fun was that?
I had to make him dance a little bit and made the shot.
Now, let's look at the bright side. At least Wesley Johnson never had to defend Ja Morant, cause this dude ended 3 careers in 1 month. February 5th, 2022. In a game against the Magic, Ja was ready to claim his first victim. Hey, I don't know if Ja was hyped about the dunk or clowning Robin's ugly ass haircut. Just look at that. But either way, Robin got
Lopez with the freak.
Ja knew right then and there, this was just the beginning.
Robin Lopez's career already ended, I ain't gonna lie.
Of his killing spree. Cause not long after, another big man made the wrong decision.
Morant flows by Primo. Attack!
Oh my God, man, that
It's
was
the
disgusting.
dreads, bro. I'm telling you,
but
it's the
just a few
dreads.
weeks later,
It's
Ja
the
had to
retwist.
commit one final crime.
Morant.
This is crazy.
A jawbreaker!
Damn, Ja pulled off such
was
a crazy
hard.
play. The commentator
Yeah,
gave
that's how
the
they
dunk
make
its
that
own
joke up,
nickname,
Jawbreaker.
the Jawbreaker. What the hell was Beasley thinking, man? Well, maybe he was zoning out, thinking about the time Trae Young choked the easiest game of his life. With the Hawks only up 4, they still had a ways to go. But pay close attention to Trae Young.
Trae turns, Trae drives, finds Alex underneath and dunks it. Miami timeout. Perfectly executed by Trae Young.
Yeah, after that dunk, Trae decided the right move was screaming, "It's over." But up only 6 points with an
never did that.
entire minute left,
Shouldn't never
that's
did that.
not something you should taunt about.
God.
And well,
Coach Butler through the D. Back to
So
Robinson.
bad,
Makes it.
bro. Personally, I would have locked them up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Butler for the top. Yes! The Butler did it!
yeah, in less than a minute, all cause of Trae, the Hawks became the Gawks with the way they choked. Now a tie game, everything came down to overtime. So Trae only had 5 minutes to save himself from public humiliation. But
They've run up 22 straight points since the final minute of the fourth quarter.
Trae, you were right, man. The game was over. No wonder why Jimmy Butler clowned your ass after the game. But somehow, that's still not the most humiliating loss of all time. Because the San Antonio Spurs L became one of the most infamous endings in NBA history. Imagine being up 7 points with 44 seconds left. Game over, right? Well, that's what the Spurs thought, that's what the fans thought, but it ain't what Tracy McGrady thought. And with less than 35 seconds to go, he hit his first three. At that point, the Spurs weren't panicking. They hit their free throws and were up 7. But with just 30 seconds left, Tracy brought the ball up court, hoping for a miracle.
McGrady foul is picked up.
And one. At that point, the Spurs started getting worried. But the Rockets had no timeouts left. So one mistake and the game was over. And well,
McGrady overboard for three.
Shooting that thing.
Cuts into a 2-point lead.
11 seconds left, 2-point game. All the Spurs had to do was hold the ball. But that's when they made one of the biggest mistakes in NBA history.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, I would have scrapped on him after the game. I ain't gonna lie, I would have scrapped on him after the game. He would have had to see me. He got straight to the spot and
Tracy hit it. 13 points in 35 seconds and the win? This became one of the most iconic moments in NBA history. And you want to know who Tracy reminds me of in today's NBA?
Me.
Jason Tatum. Because this dude's hitting game-winning shots, dunking on LeBron. He might be the next face of the NBA, and there's still plenty you don't know about it. Like the 4th grade teacher who tried to ruin his life. Or the NBA player who forced him to break...
Wait, what? Wait a minute, what? That's not Jason Tatum.
Teacher who tried...
Ain't no freaking way, bruh.
Or the NBA player who forced him to break the law. And I know you want to hear more about
what?
that. So just click this video right here.
Oh, shoot, I'm gonna watch that on Brody. Alright, but that's the end of the video, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? So kind of from out there.
Belly trucks with semi-suck, La Harlem turn the city up. Be wildin', don't get any fucks. We block stars, they